industry of basketball is invested in itself. So the NBA is like, I'm a business. How do I make me as much money as I can? What do people love? The sheer athleticism. Let me support that. If they start going, hey, you know what's really good? Not the sheer athleticism, that teamwork stuff. You're essentially
changing. I see what
you're
you're
saying.
Undercutting your own product. It's like,
well, it's because the women aren't capable. Everyone can't dunk. It's a different game. That's just what it is. Everyone cannot
So
dunk.
maybe if we looked at it like a different game.
Yeah, possibly.
I'll be honest with you. I think the best thing for the WNBA, separate yourself from the NBA.
They tried that, and it was worse.
Well, it's worse because they can't afford to do it themselves. They're like paid for by the NBA loses money.
I think it's an L. It's a tax write-off.
It is a huge L for them. And that's why it's funny that they complain about the amount of money they're making, because it's like,
you're not bringing any in.
Imagine your kid going, I'm not getting enough allowance. You're like, motherfucker,
yeah, this
you
all
ain't
I
even
got.
working for the allowance.
Yeah, that's all I got for you.
Yeah, you don't make me money. So, but maybe if the WNBA completely separated and then focused simply on building up that style of play and catering to the people who are interested in this style of basketball, not trying to compete. Don't do a dunk contest when these chicks can't dunk.
They have a dunk contest?
Oh, my God. It's the saddest shit ever.
When is there a dunk contest?
Oh, my God. They did, like, some college dunk contest, and literally all the girls barely got it in. They did this, like, almost layup dunks. It's like you're trying to replicate.
They're trying to piggyback. They're trying to get
You are
interest.
biologically not going to do what a man is going to do.
Imagine
you just don't have the testosterone.
Asian porno.
Okay, let's see where this is going.
Imagine Asian porno being like, yo, here are the monster dicks. Right? Yeah. And you're just like, that's just dicks.
Yeah.
That's not, I know what monster dicks are.
Yeah.
Right? So then what do Asians do? They're like, no, we're just going to like have a bunch of dudes come on one girl. That will be our thing.
Yeah.
They created
you can't fuck with the Asian marketing, dog.
Son, they found another
lane.
lane.
A lane to make money.
We're going to do cartoons
what could they
of
do?
porn.
So then you think that the WNBA should like focus on the skills?
It should be.
Because they're way more skilled. They're way more fundamentally sound. All around better shooters. Almost every girl can shoot the ball.
Okay, no
because
to all
we're
that.
Taught that.
All that is
It's
wrong.
also a smaller ball.
But
I don't know why they use a smaller ball.
Well, here's the thing. In my personal opinion, what I would do, I would bring the hoop down.
No.
Just let me get it all out.
Go ahead.
Bring the hoop down. You're never going to be incredible dunkers. But if you bring it down a foot, right, you have the smaller ball so it's palmable and you guys can actually do shit with it. Then you just get a few dunks in the game. It can kind of happen.
It changes the whole game.
But here's what we're doing. We're making a different game out of it.
Okay, so you're saying just make it a whole nother game. Because
We're
that's
making it a
essentially, if you
different
drop
game.
the rim down, you change the entire dynamics
want
of
that.
everything in the game. Because once you do that, other players have to learn, oh shit, this girl can dunk now. I'm not able to get over here and help. If she,
Yep.
it's a whole nother game.
I want a whole nother game, and this is why. We know evolution takes time. The amount of time it would take for women to evolve to be able to compete with men at a physical sport like basketball is hundreds of thousands of years. Right?
Okay.
Hundreds of thousands of years for you guys to develop the same musculature.
It still wouldn't happen, but yeah.
And you know what
Let's
else wouldn't
assume-
happen?
What's that?
You motherfuckers still wouldn't come and watch if the rim was lowered and bitches was dunking.
No,
you
no,
guys
no.
just don't like
We
to
wouldn't.
see.
No.
People
we
don't like
wouldn't.
to watch women's
Listen.
sports in America.
But
That's
look,
not just basketball.
not true.
What sport?
Golf, tennis.
Okay, those are, first of all, individual sports, and they're predominantly white.
No, you know what it really is.
What?
We just like, in America, if you're not hot, we won't watch you.
Right.
If you're hot,
Who's a hot woman's golfer?
Nobody.
that's not true.
Nobody.
Who?
Nobody.
Michelle, we was
I
good
think
looking.
people watch
She was
golf
all right.
because
She
people are
was
golfing.
14.
There's way more people that golf
on
is
my-
not
I saw her on
a
dating
golf is
profile.
not an athletic sport in my opinion. So golf you can watch a woman play because it's essentially the same thing as a man.
Fair enough.
But tennis is different. Tennis is
Volleyball.
Oh, volleyball's fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Who watches volleyball though?
oh, that female volleyball shit.
In the
where
Olympics,
the girls are in
it's-
they're in their underwear. Essentially, the way women's sports works in America is if you're attractive and you dress sexy, men will watch you do anything. It's not just sports. We'll watch you walk down a runway with wings for the Victoria's Secret show, right? We'll watch you sell Fit Tea. We'll watch you put on Fashion Nova. Like, whatever you do being attractive and not wearing a lot, we watch.
That's what Australia did. You know that? They put on the bodysuit for basketball. They
Ratings went up?
They wear one-piece bodysuit in basketball in Australia, all their leagues, just to get the guys to come watch.
And do they watch?
Yes.
So here's the tricky thing with basketball. What would you say the number of percentage of lesbians there are on a team?
Where in America?
Or anyone.
85.
So now you got 85, right? Who are like leaning into the lesbian shit. We're not talking about lipstick lesbians.
Right. We're
talking
about
about like, yo, you know where I could get some
Bush.
weed?
Yeah, they
Like,
probably wear strap-ons.
They're going to open a door for you, lesbian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like pounds
They're
you
not
up.
going to want to wear that.
Nah.
It's very feminine and it's uncomfortable and it makes them feel like they're a sex toy instead of an athlete. Yeah. But in Australia, they don't care. That's the uniform. They even use it in the Olympics.
Now, they might go and say, hey, this is sexist. But then I would go back to them and say, what do male wrestlers wear?
Oh,
But
shit.
that's because of the sport. You don't want
It's a competitive
loose
advantage.
clothing. Look at him.
They got to wear it. My feeling
you?
is like, if it gets you the money that you want,
Would you do it? I would personally. I would do it only because I love basketball and I think I look hot. So whatever.
you should absolutely. There's a couple girls out there who, they need to be on the bench. They ain't going to be starting. You know what I mean? Like, we need to trim it up a little bit.
Basketball doesn't, the size, that's the same thing as men. Like, we don't look at men and go, you know what, this guy's ugly. I don't want to watch him dunk the ball. We don't care what he looks like. It's about the skill. But with women, it's sad that you guys just...
Because men are doing things male NBA basketball players are doing things that are just otherworldly. No human being should do
I
this.
would work you in basketball. So don't
You
try
would
to
work
act
me,
like women
but
can't beat you too.
if I was on TV playing basketball, would you watch? Or would you be like, why the fuck is this a televised
Are
event?
you talented?
I'm all right. I got a mean ass up fake. I'll get you on an up fake. You know what I mean?
If
What's
you're
up,
a
Miko?
professional athlete-
Miko will go for the block. I'm going to be here.
If you're
under scoop.
If you're a professional
Points.
athlete, I will
Buckets.
watch you. If you're a professional, I will watch. That means you worked hard. You obviously got there for a reason.
Yeah, if I'm a professional, I could be in a professional 5'7" Indian dude league, 100%. People
No.
like me, 100%.
There's no pro Indian league.
Exactly. There shouldn't be. That's my point.
So the same argument might be,
There shouldn't be any women's basketball professional.
you could make the same argument, right? We've created a league where you guys can be competitive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Based on eliminating a gender that happens to be really good.
So should there
at
not
that
be
sport.
professional women's soccer here either?
Listen, that's just double the taxes, Miko.
So
I'm just saying, should there not be professional soccer?
what I say, this is me personally, let the market decide. So if men...
Because our women's soccer is very good. No one comes to those
because
games
women have
either.
rights.
No, but they're good. They're better than other countries.
Because they don't have rights in other countries. Women in other countries are
You
giving
think that
birth.
You think that they
here.
would be better than us?
Yes.
No, I think
they're busy having babies.
No.
These chicks aren't having babies. They're doing whatever they want with their life. Because look at women's soccer, and the teams that win are the teams that come from the most egalitarian countries. All the women that are equal in the world, great teams. The countries where it's rough for women, trash teams.
Valid.
That's why
Valid
women in
point.
America are great at soccer, and men in America suck at soccer.
No, the reason we suck at soccer is because black people don't play. That's it.
Facts.
That's it. If imagine if LeBron was handed a soccer ball as a kid.
but to his point,
Come on.
LeBron would just be playing goalie, and he'd be incredible. But to his point, Brazil, I don't think their women's soccer team is crazy, right? Why is the men's soccer team so fucking good? That's all they play. That's the entire, no other sport really
Because women are
exists in
getting
Brazil.
ass shots, and
I
they're
think
learning
it's
how to do
because
their
when
eyelashes.
you grow
They're
up
not learning
in
how to kick
Brazil,
goals.
your first thing you're given is a soccer ball. That's it.
Well, why
That's
aren't women given
Why
that?
aren't women good? Why
Here?
isn't the
No,
why
in
aren't the
Brazil.
Brazilian female team good?
Because they don't play.
Why
They're
not?
given
Now we're getting there.
sports.
Why
They're
not?
not given an opportunity
That's
to
his
play
point.
You're making my
sports.
That's his
argument.
point.
Yes,
Why not?
I understand that. But in America here, women are playing everything
And why is that?
because we can.
Because we say to these girls, "Hey, you're a girl, but just because you're a girl, you don't have to wear makeup and dresses.
But her point-
you can play ball, right?
You could do
And
both.
Exactly. You could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
In Brazil or in a lot of countries where women are a little bit more oppressed because of their gender, their parents go, "Why are you playing soccer? That's what lesbians do. Why don't you put on some heels and a dress
And be a girl.
and be a girl?" So the best female Brazilian soccer player is selling coconut water on a beach.
Possibly.
Do you know what I mean? Or married to some rich Brazilian soccer dude. Whereas in America, the best female soccer player, She grew up playing soccer.
Now, her point, though, is that women are good at soccer here and no one's watching here.
Correct.
That's her point, is that we have...
It's not like
even if
basketball.
a woman is good...
Like, they're
But
kicking
I would
ass.
think if I'm a soccer fan, if I talk to a soccer fan, I think an avid soccer fan would say, no, I would much rather watch men because they're better at soccer. They're still doing things I could never do.
I would think.
Maybe.
I mean, look.
That's a guess.
My feeling is this. If people love watching women play basketball, then the market desires it, and you guys should play. I have no stake in this outside of what the market wants. Like, there's so many sports I don't get. But if people really love watching it.
Like football.
Some people.
It's the weirdest thing that so many people come watch grown-ass men play Madden with human beings. That's essentially what the NFL is.
Yeah.
Grown-ups, a.k.a. coaches, playing Madden with professional, arguably the best athletes in America.
Yeah.
So it's weird that people don't even process that the players don't even get a say in what they do out there. They literally don't get a say.
I mean, you can audible.
No, a quarterback can audible. He's the only person on the field that can actually use his own mind and do whatever the fuck he wants. Let a receiver audible. That ball's going to go somewhere else, and you're going to get the fuck yelled at him. If I tell you to run a 9, if I tell you to run a dig or a slant, and you don't do that because you feel like, oh, I can beat this dude, you fucked the whole play up.
Right.
You have to, you're a robot, and they're playing Madden, essentially.
Yeah. And
coaches
get compensated quite well for
and
being a
people are
robot.
there to watch and yelling at the players like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, well, he told me to do this. You not yelling at him?
Right.
It's crazy.
No, I hear you. I guess my point is, whatever people want to watch, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If it's
And
female
they don't
sports,
want to watch
great.
the WNBA. People here really don't
So
want to watch
WNBA
it.
players, it's your job to figure out a way to make people want to watch you.
That's why
Simple
most
as
of
that.
them, you can't just play in the WNBA. You have to have another job. And most of them play overseas. And the ones that don't want to go over there, they do something else. They literally have another source of income because it doesn't pay enough to survive on.
You know when the NBA got really popping, people got excited about the NBA? When they were all on coke and they were swinging on each other.
That was the good days.
Those were the good days. Like tons of fights. Everybody was coked out. This is what, 80s, 90s.
Yep. And they were allowing it. You weren't getting kicked out of the game.
But he was looking the other way. They stopped the coke shit because my man died. The dude who played for the
Len
Nets.
Bias.
Yeah,
Len Bias. It's like he fucked it up for everybody. Coke was great. You know what I mean? Jordan
too
was
far.
playing golf all day.
I think it was a bad
doing
batch,
some
though,
coke,
wasn't
then
it?
playing. Say what?
Wasn't it a bad batch?
I don't know if it's
though?
bad or good. All I'm saying is everybody was coked up. You'd have some fights. Bill Laimbeer was just elbowing people for no fucking reason.
No reason. Getting away with it.
And it's exciting. It was like going to a NASCAR game, right? You go to a NASCAR thing to see the crash, not to see them going around in a
who
circle.
gives a fuck about
So you
those
go to the
laps?
basketball game, be like, yo, these motherfuckers about to fight.
It might get ugly.
It's going to be real. These WNBA chicks need to start swinging.
No.
Yes. Pull some tracks out. Elbows for real. Knock
watch
some
that.
teeth out.
I'd watch that.
We don't love girl fights? Go on
Y'all
World
would
Star.
watch
90% of that shit is girl fights, right?
Yep.
I want to see these girls throwing blows.
Alex, you said you watched that?
I would watch that.
Hell yeah. Let's see some rock. Stop
I
getting
don't know
along
if they
too much. Y'all want to
you know,
hug
it
and
kind of-
kiss.
I'm a purist. I'm a basketball purist. I love the game. I love the competitiveness and I love the fundamentals of the game. So for me, it would almost be like making WNBA like WWE.
Yeah.
It's fake. It's acting. Most of them would act out fights. It would be fake fights just to get you
Yep.
guys to watch.
Yes.
It would
Hockey.
be stupid.
Hockey.
And then you lose.
You should be allowed to fight, and there should be a 30-second penalty.
Yeah, I feel that.
In
But I just don't
WNBA.
know if the women. No, I don't think they would do it. I don't
They
think
might
would do
not,
it.
but if they want people to watch, I'm locked in. I am
I feel like
locked
all these things that
in.
you're suggesting could still very well have 0 people in the stands.
If you got to guarantee
Nah,
see
if
some
women
girl
fought,
fights,
men would give a fuck.
hells yeah, we love girl fights.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I don't know that I would care, but yeah, most people would.
It's not a fighting
I'm
sport.
watching in person.
Dude, you got to. That's how you save WNBA.
To be honest,
let them start swinging on each other.
If they started fighting and I didn't want to go, all my friends would tell me I was gay so much that I'd be like, all right, fine, let's go. I'll give them my money. Fine, whatever.
There it is. Another great reason.
Damn. I feel sorry for them. Because I know that a lot of them don't like going overseas. It's so much. You essentially end up playing year round when you go overseas because you don't get a break. Your body
Right.
starts to break down, but you get the money. And I ask a couple of my girlfriends, I'm like, why do you even play in the WNBA? And they say they get pressure
Like who?
from the league. They're like, they
No, who'd
need
you
the
ask?
stars. I'm not bringing up people's names.
Come on, Miko.
Fuck
It's
outta here.
Flagrant
No.
too.
I can't bring up people's names just because I want to talk some shit. That don't mean other people want their name out
All right,
there.
fine.
Fuck out of here.
Go.
but they
You don't
essentially
need to
feel
cuss at them,
pressure.
man, you know what I mean? Come
They
on.
feel
See how
That's my
exciting that
nigga,
just
though.
was? You see how we got in a fight and it was exciting and everybody listened was like, oh shit, those are fighting words. You know what I'm saying? That's what WNBA needs.
Everybody
I need
clicked on their
Sue
YouTube
Bird
right now.
to go
they get
talk to
pressure.
the other chick.
They
Who's
get
the other chick?
pressure to shut up. They get
Who's
pressure.
the other chick in
Skylar
there?
Diggins.
Skylar Diggins. I need Sue Bird to go, hey, fuck you, bitch. I can't wait till
I'll
we
swing
come
on
play.
you, bitch.
That's it. I'm going to give you 40 tonight, ho.
Oh, that
Start
happens.
tweeting at each other.
That happens in the game. There's
they
shit
too
talk,
polite.
but it's polite. It is very
Stop
quiet
being
and
polite.
and it's not publicized. But
What
I
did
think
Michael
that,
Jordan say to Iverson the first time he met him?
What?
What's up, you little bitch?
Ooh, that would be those crossovers meant so much more to him. I
Oh,
bet.
yeah.
Oh, that
After he
first
got
cross?
the-
He's
when
like,
he
who's
had
the bitch
Jordan-
now, right?
Yeah, when he had
Come
that
on,
motherfucker
yo.
leaning.
Come on, yo.
Yeah.
I'm saying we
I'm a
need
shit
some
talker
fight.
though. I am a legit. When I play any sport, I almost get kicked out of my tennis leagues because I talk so much
Tennis
shit.
leagues.
Yeah. I've
You
gotten
yelling across the court or are the changeovers?
No, it's during the match.
Yep.
Like whenever, like if I get a ball like at the net, they call me the wall. And whenever I get ready to hit it, I'll just say some like bitch ass nigga, like when I hit it hard as fuck. Because that's just who I am. Like I don't mean it to you. I mean it to you, but I
Right.
don't. It's just how I play. And there's like, hey, you can't talk shit. I say the fuck I want to say. And then at that point, then they're mad. I'm mad. I go crack a beer in between because I drink when I.
You
in between
wild,
my
Miko.
sets. Yeah, a lot of girls drink in between sets. I get better as I get drunker, to believe it or not.
Yeah.
And then the shit talking will start sometimes, and then it gets real personal.
What the fuck tennis league are you in? Just a
All
bunch of
these
drunk
rich
bitches
white
yelling at each other.
No, I'm the only black guy. If I see a black girl in my leagues, I be like, hey, we out here. She'd be like, hey, because it's not very common. You know, it's just a whole bunch of wealthy white women. Playing tennis, have no job, no life. Their husband's at work, their kids are at school, and they out here drinking wine and playing tennis
Let
every
me tell
day.
you something. If after that shit talk, y'all want to fight, Andrew
They
and
never
Alex will
want
be
to
there.
fade. They never. That's just talk on the court. And then I've been called a nigger once.
Really?
Oh,
Yep,
shit.
one time.
By whom?
Some white girl, some fat white girl. I hit the ball hard as fuck
I'm
at
sorry.
her neck.
What was she?
Fat white girl.
Say that one more time.
Fat white bitch.
Was she at a comedy show this weekend?
No, she's in Fort Lauderdale. She was talking. She was upset. She was saying that when you play tennis, you're not supposed to intentionally hit someone with the ball, and I don't.
Real quick.
What?
If a white WNBA player called the black one the N
Nigger?
word,
Oh, it's going down.
and they were gonna play a game,
It's going down.
I'm watching that
we
game.
watching it.
I'm
It's
watching
going
that
down.
game.
Yo,
I'm watching that game.
Sue Bird, do you care about the league?
Call
Drop
somebody a
an M-bomb
nigger.
for the culture.
Drop an M-bomb before the game. And
Okay,
see
so
what
what'd she
happens.
say to you?
What I was hitting, they were trying to get the ball by me and they couldn't, so I kept firing balls at her, and she had to duck at a couple of them, and I was just like, "Yo, move," because I'm flying these bitches at you, and she just kind of passively said it as we were crossing.
What'd she say?
She was like, "Fucking nigger."
Ooh.
And I said, what? And my partner grabbed me. She was like, oh, shit. And I was like, bitch, I will fuck you up in here. She was like, don't talk to me like that. And I said, you called me a fucking nigger? She goes, I didn't call you a nigger. I said, I heard you. My partner heard you. And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say. I said, bitch, I will fuck you. I don't give a fuck about this league. I will beat your motherfucking ass on this tennis court. And then she quit.
That's how I would have handled it.
And she quit because I told her, I said, every ball I get, I don't even give a fuck if they go out of bounds. I'm flying them hoes at your fucking face every time. And then she quit. She wouldn't even, she forfeit the match because
Well,
she
you
knew.
can't trust a fat bitch to finish anything except her food.
So, okay. Damn. That's crazy that she called you an N-word. But
Yeah.
it did really make the story more exciting.
Yeah, I wanted to
That's what I'm
beat
trying
her
to say.
fucking ass, but I couldn't because I knew I'm black. If the cops, and she even said that after the match was over,
Yeah.
and we walked to where they have the little food and
Yeah.
stuff, and I was telling her captain that she called me nigger or whatever, and she was like, you know what? I don't care what you say. I'm gonna call the police right now, and I'm gonna tell them that you were harassing me, and they're gonna believe me because I'm white.
You know what it is?
She said that to me.
This is 100% believable, and I think it's totally right. This is what's wrong with the WNBA. You want to talk about how there's no marketing put into it? These women get along too well.
They're nice. They are.
They're fucking nice to each other. They're in it
They
together.
didn't used to be.
I don't give a fuck. My point is, if you look at NBA, you look at NFL, right? You look at NHL. You look at soccer. Soccer, the fans are fighting. The players are kicking each other. They're headbutting each other. In the NBA, or definitely in the NFL, they build up these rivalries big time. People are
Yeah.
fighting in the stands. There's a history
How do you
of
do
this.
that?
You fake it till you make it. You show a hard foul. You show a girl cursing at each other. You show a girl taking out her fucking thing, getting her face thrown. Fake it. Give me a reason to tune in. Sports is basically war, but done in a safer space, right? We're not going to kill each other. Why don't we just try to put this in the hoop? Whatever. Create war. You have two people competing for fun. Fuck fun.
I see what you're saying.
Give me
It is a very nice and polite sport.
Let me tell you something.
It's different than the NBA.
Let me tell you something. That girl that called you the N-word, if you got to play her in the finals of the next tournament,
God, it's on.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm showing up.
I was just bringing cameras.
And I'm talking cash shit across the net every play. I'm on her fucking
If you
neck.
just tweeted once, you said, yo, I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm about to play this bitch who called me the N-word.
Yeah.
Shit might go down.
Pull up.
30 people coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we know you fight cops, so you definitely fighting back.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I never fought no fucking
We know you
cops.
fight cops. It's
Oh
all
my
good.
God,
Don't worry about
I would have been dead
Don't.
if I did any of that list, that long ass list of shit they said I did.
First
They would
of
have
all,
shot me.
This is how I know you fight cops. Because I
How?
said you fight cops, and then you did this classic girl shit when a girl's lying. You went, I never did it. And you push your hair behind your shoulder.
I didn't even know. I got chokeslammed from behind.
I know. It's a great image of it.
It's so sick. I couldn't believe it.
I saw the image of it. No, it's a great
I
image.
couldn't believe it. And then they had
Miko,
a whole list of shit that I did, and I was like, what?
Let me ask you a question, Miko. After that happened, was that a big news story?
Huge. It was the
Huge
biggest story in Fort
wasn't
Lauderdale.
Wasn't it a
entire
big story?
news.
Interesting how a fight turned out into be the biggest
News story of the year.
Exactly.
It was the number one clicked on
this.
any news story that broke in Fort Lauderdale in 2015. It was the number one story for the whole year.
Were you kind of proud of that, low-key?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rondo, Chris Paul. Huge story.
Huge.
For days. Where is that in the WNBA? The WNBA has been around for I don't know how many years. I never once have
Since
seen
2000,
a fight. And I know girls
years.
fight. I know for a fact, and I know for a fact lesbians fight.
I fought in games when I was younger, but not when I got older.
All I'm saying is, ladies, leave it on the court. Go fucking handle this shit. I know that you're telling me there's not some girl on her fucking period. She got to play 40 minutes. She's pissed off about that shit. She just want to swing at some bitch because she got the same nail polish. Just start fighting. I swear to God.
We're coming.
Men will tune into this shit
I wonder if that would
stop.
work. Because I always think that men just don't care about women's sports at all. But now that you put it that
We
way,
fucks with drama, though.
I feel
Men
like
are
you guys
more
like
into drama than we'll admit.
fighting,
Think about this.
aggression, yelling, anger.
Think about this. You
like
ready?
that.
You ready? MMA, female MMA. Ronda Rousey,
Oh yeah,
who is a trash fighter,
but
reached the pinnacle of her sport, dominated by men. Just girls fighting girls. Why? One, it's fighting, but two, it's shit talk.
she was trash. Yeah,
She was talking that shit.
That shit.
She was
I
also
could
good
beat
looking
up
for an
anybody.
MMA fighter.
Well, we
Yeah,
need
she
good
was
looking.
attractive,
But
too.
there's good looking girls in the league, or good looking enough. There
Yeah.
are good looking
I think Skylar
enough
Diggins bad.
girls. Skylar Diggins is good looking enough. There's good looking enough chicks in the league where you would have people tuning in, and if Skylar Diggins started talking that shit and said, "Fuck it," you need a Charles Barkley. Too many girls in WNBA want to be in broadcasting. I'm not your role model. I fight bitches.
that would be
They
me.
need you.
They need
The
a Miko
WNBA
Grimes.
needs Miko fucking Grimes.
I'm
Swinging on
washed.
bitches.
I'm old and washed now. Though.
Miko's suspended for the next 3 games. Why? She knocked out some white bitch at her tennis tournament.
And yep.
Boom.
They play each other in 2 weeks. Everybody's coming.
WNBA
Right,
needs a
see?
Charles fucking Barkley of a girl. Talking it, you gotta take that phone off the table. It's driving me crazy.
For ADHD.
Because you got the lights and everything like that. I'm getting
flash.
flashbacks. I'm telling you, that's what saves it. We don't got to be on it for too long. That's what saves it.